Previously on Jack of All Talks.
The question at hand is: are women more concerned about how they're kept or how they're cared for?
Okay. This is okay. With that question, let me answer it because I'll be done forgotten about 2 minutes.
I know.
Um, that's big money. Nigga, we live in California. We ain't got big money.
No.
But wait, let me finish. So when it comes down to us, it's something where you got to look at yourself. So for me, I need to know how you treat me. Because nigga, I can pay my own bill. Yeah. So if I gotta go back to that female, if I gotta that single woman type status, then I'm gonna have to. Because remember, I was married, so we had that two income. Also, but also I'm the type to where I'm gonna stick to my vows to a certain point. I stuck to my vows, but when it got too much, and we was like divorce, I was like, yes, let's do divorce. Like we don't have to keep going through this because this is a cycle will continue, and I'm not gonna continue in this cycle. All depends on the woman and her personality and how she is and how she feels. Because at 41, at this point, I can pay my own bills. So if something to the table as far as how you treat me and your loyalty and that's trash, you can go with the trash.
I'm going to say for me, reality is I can keep me. I don't need a nigga's coin to do that. I know what I like. I know how to finance my lifestyle, and I'm comfortable. So I can keep me. You can't buy me. I feel like taking disrespect or whatever you choose to take because a man got a few dollars in his wallet. That's being bought. I don't care what you call it. And you can't buy me. I promise you, you don't own enough. So I feel like for me, it's about the actions and how you treat me. And I feel like that shows more of whom you are and your personality because a wallet can be just that. A black card is just a piece of plastic. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, but I think that's just my perspective. But I think it all depends on the woman. Some women prefer to be prefer to be kept. They want Gucci and diamonds and a black eye. So I think it really depends on where the woman's values are.
Okay, so before Melissa answers, and I know that one's going to be super deep, so we have to do a lot of unpacking. But I'm just going to put a little spin on it. Yeah. So it's like let's not take it to the extreme of like he has a lot of money, but it's just like, all right, well, he pays all of my bills, whether your bills are basic or not. He's just like, all of my bills are taken care of. I ain't got to worry about rent. I don't have to worry about all that other fun stuff. We'll just keep it at a regular. Everybody making regular money. We won't jump off into the super stratosphere. I understand that was she said Carmelo Anthony, and I went with it.
Yeah. Right.
But just regular shit, day to day living. Like everybody punches the clock, and nobody truly own anything unless you start something. But still, even in that context.
I'm going to say for me, reality is I can keep me. I don't need a nigga's coin to do that. I know what I like. I know how to finance my lifestyle, and I'm comfortable. So I can keep me. You can't buy me. I feel like taking disrespect or whatever you choose to take because a man got a few dollars in his wallet. That's being bought. I don't care what you call it. And you can't buy me. I promise you, you don't own enough. So I feel like for me, it's about the actions and how you treat me. And I feel like that shows more of whom you are and your personality because a wallet can be just that. A black card is just a piece of plastic. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, but I think that's just my perspective. But I think it all depends on the woman. Some women prefer to be prefer to be kept. They want Gucci and diamonds and a black eye. So I think it really
in the
depends
world for
on
me.
where the woman's values are.
Okay, so before Melissa answers, and I know that one's gonna be super deep, so we have to do a lot of unpacking. But I'm just gonna put a little spin on it.
Yeah.
So it's like let's not take it to the extreme of like he has a lot of money, but it's just like, all right, well, he pays all of my bills, whether your bills are basic or not. He's just like, all of my bills are taken care of. I ain't got to worry about rent. I don't have to worry about all that other fun stuff. We'll just keep it at a regular. Everybody making regular money. We won't jump off into the super stratosphere. I understand that was she said Carmelo Anthony, and I went with it.
Yeah. Right.
But just regular shit, day to day living. Like everybody punches the clock, and nobody truly own anything unless you start something. But still, even in that context, just regular shit. Asylum, go hard.
I feel if that's the case, then he don't make enough money to buy me. Because I feel like if you're going to treat me like crap, if you do something to me, I want to go out and buy something astronomical to make myself feel better. Like, you don't get to treat me like crap unless I can come home with a Range Rover because you done pissed me off. So if we both working a 9 to 5 at somebody else's job, being kept to me is not a viable option in that relationship. Right. I don't care about money. I'm not a gold digger, but I know my value and I know the tax that I have added on to that. And working a 9 to 5, you can't afford to buy me. So it would be in both of our best interests that you just treat me like royalty.
Okay.
Yeah, if we not again. When
I
met you, I was paying my own bills. I was paying my own bills when I met you. So, and I was happy then. All you doing is bringing more to my happiness. And if I was happy before you, brother, I don't know. Like, I don't need that headache. I don't need the headache, the black eye, or your baby mama.
I love all this because this transitions perfectly into the question that I sent you guys earlier, and we'll get into it. But right now, I'm waiting for this answer. Waiting. I'm on the edge of my seat. Go ahead, Melissa, please.
Okay, so this is going to take a couple of turns. Don't act like you.
Fuck yes.
This is going to take a couple turns. Look at this. Am I frozen?
We ain't no worse than the last time when you were frozen with your mouth all open.
Be great about this answer.
We can still hear you. You're just frozen.
Yeah.
Beyonce.
All right, so apparently we're gonna have to make a road trip. We can't even do this. We can't even make a road trip and do this at Melissa's house because her internet don't work. We can't even do this in the same room. Exactly.
It's gonna fly here.
Yeah, you're gonna have to come here.
We all finna come sit on the Jack of all talks couch.
Right.
Everybody move out the way. I only got one camera, so we all have to fit on the couch anyway.
Well, there we go.
So I ain't got the multi-cam system just yet. This don't make no money. This is fun at this point. This is a passion project. This ain't cashing out at all. At least not yet. We one hit away. I need one viral video, and now that Melissa's mouth is all open in the chat, I might get it. I might just have it.
What that bottle is right behind you?
Me? Which one?
Yeah.
You the only person with 19 bottles behind you.
That way.
This way?
Your right ear. The hand without your watch.
Okay.
Yes, that one.
I'm talking about the window or the wine?
That one right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's was that this? Done 1942.
Oh, okay.
1942. All right. We also need to discuss that we ain't got no bail money to get Sarita back from London.
I truly believe Sarita knows how to act overseas. I feel like our problem is on this side.
Atlanta next year when the boy turned 21.
Yeah,
Wait,
I'm
what?
not.
the problem is
No.
on this side of the water.
Nope. I'm not. We'll get into that in a minute after Melissa finishes her answer because she disappeared again.
Oh,
We'll get into this whole. We'll get into. I'm glad both of them are here for this. We'll get into this. You were molesting 21-year-olds. Go ahead.
Oh snap. Okay, so my goes all the way around. First of all, Jesus paid it all. So nobody can buy me.
Right.
Because if it takes me 1 minute, 1 hour, 1 year, or at some point, because of who I am as a person, when I go to recenter my spiritual self, my self-esteem self, whether I've let a nigga browbeat me or not, at some point, I'm going to recenter and ask God, hey, I'm checking for this nigga, and the math ain't mathing. So can you tell me something else? I've lost years behind relationships that I allowed somebody else to put me in the position of because they thought it would be beneficial. And it left me more up than I was when I went into it. Going to the next, Sarita, because I was holding down my. I didn't ask you bring your ass over here. You came and disrupted my atmosphere, and I want fucking lick back. Like, so I'm going to go to God because now I'm soul tied to you. I got to go to God, especially if we talking years on end. Now, if you're a fuckboy, that's a whole nother situation and subject. However, if you talking about being around me on any connection whatsoever, the only connection I'm worried about is my spiritual connection. So if the math ain't mathing over there, and adding, growing, watering, changing, financially, I shouldn't even have to ask you, my nigga. Read body language. It's obvious. You can't say all women are this way and all women are that way and say and them at the same time. Obviously, you do. And vice versa. You know what you're getting into. If the man is honest enough to tell you, hey, I'm not really interested, you're just the side piece, and you agree to that. Now, if you get into it thinking that you can change him, then you're fucked up from the jump. Because you went in there with false pretense. You lied to yourself thinking that you were going to be the only one or be able to be the only one that changed him. But when you got into it, you never consulted the right person to tell you whether or not you needed to get in there anyway, which is why you're allowing a mere human to buy you.
And that's why you went last.
And nobody's head got busted open.
Right. But
your
the
feelings
truth
might
was
have got
told.
stepped. Your feelings might have got stepped on, but nobody went to ER.
Right. Right.
See, this is why we have to have these conversations. And now we're going to transition into what we were talking about where Melissa was gone, and that is Sarita messing with 22-year-olds.
First of all, hold on.
He was grown.
That part.
Whoa, he was grown.
He's grown. He's over 21. And you already gonna know, sir. Listen here, okay? Let me tell you something. If and when we do anything, it's gonna be for this moment and this moment only. Don't come on my IG. Don't come calling my son trying to figure out where his mama is. He don't know.
And that's a wrap, please. I'd like to thank everybody for coming to Jack of All Talks episode 8. We're gonna shut this shit down right now. Why? Hold on. Why does this imaginary nigga seem very real all of a sudden?
No, it's
why do all of a sudden do I feel like there is a 22-year-old somewhere in Atlanta?
No.
Real shit.
No. I'm just saying. No, I'm just saying. But no, there's nobody. No.
You cannot.
If hey, Miss Loretta, I'm ready for the rest of the talk. Do you clear me going to jail? What type of little youth fountain of youth do you want to pour onto me?
Listen,
you young.
Miss Loretta can teach you a couple things.
First of all, Miss Loretta, I'm not coming to get you. I also don't want my nephew to have to fight nobody, but I'm also not finna fly across the country to fight nobody neither.
He gonna fight
Just let me know
regardless.
if we gotta fight his mama, Miss Loretta. I got you.
Yeah,
Like,
I
he
got.
got-
You have I have a California jurisdiction. Anybody inside of California that got a problem, we can handle that. That's fine. I'm not getting on a plane to throw my life away.
Listen,
I'm gonna get on a plane.
I'm done.
But whoever I got to go and whoop their ass, they getting double the ass whooping because you know the price of a plane ticket from California.
man, if I have to
'cause
make
I
more
just
than
bought one for him to come home.
I was about to say, it's about to be Mother's Day. I was about to say, did you?
A ticket to come home.
So if I got to fly,
if I got
go.
if I got to take more than 2 planes,
You don't.
I mean, you can do a straight
got-
shot.
This
if
is
I,
a straight
yeah,
flight.
yeah, if I got
You
to
can
if
do
I
a
got to
straight
switch, if my plane has to stop for anybody else to get on,
No.
this ass whooping is gonna be.
I
a
will
little
say
different.
nonstop is a little bit more expensive, but
Ain't it
you
always?
can still do it nonstop.
Yeah.
Either way.
Yeah, because I'm about to say the last time I went, we had to stop in North Carolina twice, and I was pissed.
No, we did it. We can do straight flight.
I feel demoted. Like what?
What?
Huh?
You're not getting on the plane? You're not coming to Texas? What we talking about?
First of all, I'm coming to Texas to party. I'm not coming to Texas. I mean, we already know you buried them construction workers underneath your steps, so we can keep it pushing on that.
So that's why they lifted up the buildings.
We already know
I
Pablo
knew
and
you
Escobar,
was
Pablo and Julio gone.
I know people that know. You feel me?
We going to the strip club when we get to Texas, right?
Oh
shit.
Mine's well.
Can I come?
Dog wants.
Come on.
I'm ready.
You're not going to work, sweetie. You're going to be entertained.
No.
Both
I
of
might listen. I might make a little change while
not even me.
Listen.
Jesus.
I'm from somewhere else. I just relocated. They don't know me. And even if they did, who?
Period.
Ladies and gentlemen, Asylum has entered the chat.
No, that's what it is.
Because I'm trying to put a few dollars in somebody's daughter draws.
Listen.
My daughter, at least.
I mean,
I'm
gotta contribute to their college fund, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
I do support single mothers. So
Yeah. I feel like it's community service.
That's the United Negro College for, ain't it?
And is.
Exactly.
And if I could file it on my taxes,
man.
I would.
I'm sure there's a way. I'm sure there's a
listen.
way. There's got to be a charitable contribution somewhere.
tax that out.
Maybe if I keep the band off the ones, maybe I could use that as a receipt.
University.
Uncle Sam, I spent this.
Well,
I
no,
donated
it's
this to the
just
United Negro College Fund.
well, you can write off any deduction under under 10,000 as long as it's under 10,000, you can write it off without any receipts.
Because I feel like it's charitable.
It is charitable work.
It is.
God damn it! Somebody's
I'll even give a skinny stripper $1. Just that's all she getting though. Cause
right, I need some thickness in my life. That's why I can't wait to get to Atlanta.
As my ace would say, in the strip club, I like a nice loose booty.
Booty, rocking everywhere, rocking everywhere. I found you, Miss New Booty. I'll be quiet.
How do we get here?
A real strip club.
What the fuck? But this isn't the subject. The subject is Serena dancing on somebody's 22-year-old son.
It's
trying to get up money for a college fund.
Somebody 21-year-old daughter butt cheeks.
Right.
No, I'm cool. Thank you. We talked about this, and it's like everybody gonna look at me weird all of a sudden. Oh, Mark is messing with a 21-year-old. This question's gonna get asked.
Question.
Yeah, we gonna ask.
No. Okay, are you boning this 21-year-old and scooting out, or are you building a family?
Oh, I ain't building no families. We're done with that.
Okay.
The game
well,
Okay, but listen. So you telling me, Marcus, you ain't never peeped none of your homeboys' moms and thought to myself, look at that.
Oh my!
I don't think I want to know the answer to this.
I was about to answer it too.
I'm asking. For now,
In my
for me.
partner's moms?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't. I can't say this. I want to say it, but I can't say it because she might see it. But there is one that I was. I gave it. There was some thought. I was like, yeah, she keep fucking around.
I read his lips. He said I can't say it, so I said I could take my.
Yeah, no, I can't. I can't say the name because they might see it. But I was like, let your husband say one more fucked up thing to you. And
Miss Parker,
Miss Parker, right?
So how is that different? Because
I draw the line at married women.
And
I'm not married.
But if she wasn't married,
oh, she wasn't married. That she fair game.
Saying, well, yeah, but I'm just saying, either way, male, female. I mean, if Miss Loretta like, hey, and you like, hey, Miss Loretta, let me see about them cakes. I mean, if that's what y'all want to do, then do. Because obviously you found her attractive. Now if she molested, now we got Law and Order SVU.
And I'm not doing that.
But no, fuck, Sarita Schneider.
What? What?
But there should be an appropriate age after 21. But like my youngest daughter is 22. My twins just turned 26. Like normally I can't go that youngest daughter, but I've definitely been hit on by like people that are the oldest kids.
And I think it's different because dudes will, we're a different breed. We'll shoot our shot at anybody.
I mean, yeah.
We don't.
Wait.
We're built differently. Not like that. That's not what I meant.
Oh, because I was about to knock you with your shit.
I know you were. That's why. Hold on. Wait a minute. Recording this from a secret.
Oh Lord Jesus!
Recording this from a private location so I can stay safe. That's not what I meant.
My bad. I mean,
I'm just saying. Like, there's for guys like we will. Doesn't matter the age gap. Like, I remember shooting my shot at women when I was 11. The fuck am I doing at 11? But I see you. I feel some kind of way. Let me say what I gotta say. So that's what I'm saying. For guys, it's different. We don't give it. We ain't worried about no fucking age. We're not. But as we go up, we can't look back and be like, you know what, that 19-year-old. Like, that's what I'm saying for guys. Like, as guys, as we look at anything, we'd be like, all right, like you said, if I saw somebody's mom, I'd be like, okay. But it doesn't matter for dudes the age gap going up. I'm just talking about for age gap going down for dudes, where you like, all right, at some point in time, you can't be kicking it outside the city nights going.
Not city nights.
That's what I mean. Like, you can't be sitting. You can't be sitting in your car going.
Oh,
wait a minute. Is that a Hayward High hoodie? What up, though? That's what I mean.
Lord.
Like, there's a difference. Like, every 18-year-old or every 18-year-old male will holler at a 40-year-old female. Like, that's the thing to do. However, you cannot be a 40-year-old male then holler at an 18-year-old girl. Like, that's where we're like, all right, we got to talk, or we got to beat your ass. We got to do something because this shit ain't it.
I will say there is that double standard, and I'm gonna take full advantage of it. Listen, I'm here for a good time, not a long time, sir.
And that is that is why I go back to, I'm like, that 21-year-old doesn't know what he's getting himself into with this Miss Loretta.
That ain't my problem.
This ain't no regular Miss Loretta.
I'm gonna tell you up front. Look here, baby. Okay, I am here for a good time, not a long time. So if you get attached, you need to go to God, because I can't help you. Because I'm finna be on this flight back home.
I hate you. So now my nephew got a dog walk some nigga because you blew this nigga's mind.
Mama done bumped out.
Exactly. Mama done turned this nigga out. Now I gotta fight this nigga on campus.
Huh?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna be straight up with the gentleman, sir. Don't come to my son. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. Don't get it. I'm finna be on this plane tomorrow, and if I meet you before my plane, listen, I'm finna be on this plane either tomorrow or in 2 days. Either way it go, we finna do this here. You gonna go home, and that's it.
He ain't gonna survive.
Nope. Nope.
No, we're all on the same page.
She drove a nigga crazy. It didn't give him none. So
Hey,
imagine what she gonna do.
Hey, I did not. The jury is still. I didn't do nothing.
The jury ain't still out my ass. That nigga. that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I couldn't even release the second half of our video because everything we talked about him doing, he immediately fucking did.
He did, and I was just like,
so fucked up my whole game plan for my second video the next following week because I put the video out of us talking regularly.
Yeah.
On Monday, and on Wednesday, that nigga did everything we talked about in the second half of that fucking video.
Yeah. But again, I didn't do that. I didn't have nothing to do with that. I didn't have nothing to do with that. I didn't have nothing to do with that.
Bullshit. You can lie all you want to. I love you. I love you to death. You know I'd kill anybody for you, but you a motherfucking lie.
I didn't. I had nothing to do with that. Hey, Kiana, you stop looking like that, bitch, because I didn't.
Because she knows you lying.
So
Melissa, because you don't know the scenario, there was an individual that was head over heels, and I'm sorry because he's going to see this, and I'm not going to mention his name, but no, I love you, bro. No. There was a nigga that was head over heels in love with Sarita, and Sarita was not listening to no fucking body when we were like, either do it or don't. But no, not Sarita. She was like, we just gonna see what happened. Like what happened was this nigga went nuts, and a lot of things happened, and his life is just now coming back together, and we're happy for him. But
it was like watching Pepe Le Pew and the cat.
Yeah, he chased her ass forever. That nigga was devastated multiple times.
Every time.
But I was honest and was like, yo, this ain't, we're just friends.
I can take it.
I did my part. I was honest.
We're gonna have to pick a new subject because this shit right here, this story that you sticking with, and I appreciate you sticking with your lie, but
listen, I did the entire time. Was I honest with him the whole entire time? Yes or no?
No.
Okay, we're gonna talk offline because now I need to understand where I wasn't honest because I told him off top, we are just friends, sir.
Nigga, please. I mean that from the bottom of my soul, nigga, please. Because you really gonna sit here and act like I wasn't there? Like it's not like I was getting this from two different people. I was fucking there.
And he knew.
I was there for half of these fucking conversations. What the fuck are you talking about? I watched this shit happen in front of my eyes. All four of them motherfuckers. What the fuck are you talking about?
Wait, what?
His glasses, Sarita.
God bless her. God motherfucking bless her.
Oh, okay.
This shit is cheaper than therapy, but it's way more stressful.
Listen, I did nothing wrong, Melissa. I did nothing wrong.
Save that shit for somebody that don't know you.
I did nothing wrong.
I plead the fifth.
You can plead the fifth. I'm calling her ass out.
Anyway,
we'll move on. But that'll move on to our second question that I sent you guys out in the chat that we're transitioning on because we were talking about not being bought. So the question I asked you guys. Jesus Christ.
bell.
I'm gonna start doing shots in a second. The question was, is it right? I don't want to say right because I don't want to use the word fair in this conversation because fair don't really apply. But it was, well, why are men loved under the conditions they can provide while women are loved unconditionally? Or is it okay, or whatever the question was? I don't remember anymore because I've been deep. But that was the situation. That was the question that was posed. And where did I put it? There we go. Are men really loved unconditionally, or are they loved under the conditions, under the quality of life they can provide? That was the question. And that's what we need to figure out. Sarita Lion threw me all off. I'm sorry.
Isn't that a more version or a more elaborate, a more TPT version of the same question you just answered? Or where's the dynamic?
Well, because I mean, okay, so I was watching Chris Rock, and Chris Rock has this bit where he talks about only women, children, and animals are loved unconditionally. Men are only loved under the conditions they can provide.
Which I think is not fair.
We're not going to use the word fair because this is my thing that I'm probably going to have this written on. Well, actually, I'm not going to have it written. We can talk about that in a minute too. But I was like, on my tombstone, but ain't going to be no tombstone. But the thing that I've been like sticking with over the last couple of years is that there's a saying that says, it's like fair is walking up to a lion and expecting it not to eat you because you won't eat it. It ain't, nothing's fair.
Right.
So it is what it is. But that's what in terms of that, that's what I'm saying. I don't know if it's the same question, but I think it kind of does tie in. That's why I was like, it works with what I sent you guys.
I got you.
But that's what I was kind of getting at. Like, all right, well, if you will, I mean, because like you talk about, like, everybody kind of comes into a relationship with something, but it's kind of like for dudes, it's like no matter what the woman brings up with, it's like, I need you to love me past this. I need you to love the fact that you might have to fight a nigga. I need you to love that I got some kind of trauma. I need you to love that I have a child or multiple children, or there's always something. But then it's like, you need to go control your baby mama. You need to be prepared to die for me. But it's like, only when we get to the point where we truly take care of y'all all the way, that you'll be like, I'll give my all to you now. So that was the question, but I kind of guess it does tie back into the initial question of kept versus care. But that was what I was thinking. But I don't know.
Okay, well, let me ask a pre-question before we answer.
I mean, it's a conversation, so
yeah. But in my mind, other than the parent-offspring relationship, I feel, and lineages of that, so grandparents, grandchildren, things like that. I feel like human love in itself is conditional. I feel like either way, like, because for me, if I love you and I'm showing and pouring into you with my actions, the moment I feel like your actions don't show the same thing toward me, or you're not doing the same, then I pull back because you have not met the conditions that are set forth in my mind worthy of that. Now, my child, on the other hand, could do a whole bunch of unruly stuff, and it's like, well, because I've created that human, the love meter does not change. I may not approve of whom he is or the actions that he is doing, but I love him the same nonetheless. So for me, I feel like with everyone else, my love is conditional, period.
Okay. Well, I mean, that's actually a very fair point. Very fair point. Like there are conditions to everything else, but I think a lot of times, I think the conditions, that's what I was saying, the conditions they provide. So like children don't provide conditions. They don't volunteer to be here.
Right.
Sometimes you love I mean, we can take it there. Like, even like you love your parents sometimes unconditionally.
Yeah.
Like, because Lord knows my mama will test me and I'll have to not talk to her.
You. Right.
Yeah. Oh, damn it. I knew it. Hold on one second.
Because she was talking, nigga.
I'm gonna go get my charger. Why, since we on the
Oh shit.
No, my internet's not bad. My camera died. The battery on my camera died. Hold on. It's not my internet. My internet's working perfectly fine. I'm not frozen still anyway.
I'm talking about the whole glitch to begin with. Because you was talking about.
Hold on.
I told you I'm with your ass.
I talk my shit, but I'll take it as well. Ah, there we go. I'm back. I'm just gonna have to use the lo-fi. It's all good. But no, that's why I was saying like it's that's what I'm saying, like conditions they provide. Because a lot of the times, like there aren't any other conditions for those other people. Like your grandparents are your grandparents. They brought your parents into this world, therefore you are here. That's the condition. I love my grandparents because of X, Y, and Z. But it ain't necessarily conditional because it's just like I'm not gonna no matter how you feel about your parents or your grandparents at some point in time, you're not gonna let nobody disrespect them.
Yeah.
Like that's what I was saying. Like every now and again, me and my mom will bump heads, and everybody, shit, y'all know better than most. The reason I was living with Keanu and Sarita was me and my mom weren't getting along. But in that same time span, while I wasn't talking to her, you couldn't say anything bad about her. So don't get it twisted. I was not answering her phone calls, but had you rang her phone with some bullshit, I was finna ring your doorbell.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'm saying. It's not necessarily that.
I think love. And with that being said, even to touch base, of course, and bring it full circle with everybody else, when you choose to give birth to your child, you're saying yes to the love that is required to.
Oh, hold on 1 second. I'm gonna have to restart this real quick because when I switched cameras, it messed everything up.
Okay.
Sorry. Hold on.
No.
Right.
Come back.
I need a nap.
Girl.
Oh.
Hey. Trying to think of what's in there.
My baby come back Monday or Sunday?
Sunday.
It would be like right.
It's always something. There we go. Now we're back. So you were saying, Melissa?
So I think that even from conception, with mostly mothers, only because the child grows inside of them, and I'm not taking away from the father's love, especially the healthy relationship. But I feel like love is a choice. So there are people that give your unconditional love to because that is what you understand of that relationship or conception of that relationship. But I feel like with friends or maybe people that you don't feel that type of a connection with, you may give them love. You may be in love with them, but you may not love them unconditionally. Now, if you're taking that to the next level,
Got
so you better
love everybody.
however, I do think that it doesn't say love everybody unconditionally.
No, I'm only referring to like as we've been talking about, like when you get into a relationship, as I meet you and we decide that we're gonna move forward, that kind of unconditional situation. Like, but that's what I'm referring to in terms of that. Yeah,
Comes full circle to the same thing because for me, I could date a dude that I met at Dunkin' Donuts, and I can also sit next to a king. But it doesn't change who I am or what I offer him or what he offers me. If he is providing for me where I lack, then he's enriching me, period. Now, it would be different if I said, oh, the only reason why you is for finances, then that is that's an exchange, like she said earlier. Ever, if you choose to take care of me, you choose to take level, then that doesn't mean that that's the only reason why I'm here. I still want the same love, the same connection, the same agreement from day one. When we had nothing all the way up to when we have everything. Either way, the lifestyle for me does not matter because it should go hand in hand. Anything less is borderline.
Well, I mean, isn't it? I mean, it's kind of getting to that. I mean, I'm gonna speak from a male standpoint. It's kind of feeling like that. Like it's hard to get into situations now where they're like, where it's not a situation where the expectation off top is like, take care of everything, and then we'll see what I do on the back end, or we'll see how I feel on the back end. But it's kind of starting to feel like prostitution at its finest.
Stay tuned for part 3, and as always, don't forget to like and subscribe on Spotify and on YouTube.